Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Kristen Gear. I am the Director of Operations for BNI Arizona, and every single week I come to you providing a weekly education nugget that counts as one chapter education unit for watching. So thank you so much for tuning in to this week's edition. Hopefully you all enjoyed last week's edition with all of our new directors that are on our director team. Really excited to have them on board. We have some new chapters popping up all over town. BNI is growing, guys. It's so great. So that is a reminder. Make sure that you're getting out and visiting some of these chapters around town, especially the newer ones, so that way you can meet some new amazing business professionals all over town. Because the great thing, one of the benefits of BNI, when you're a member, you can still go and visit other chapters and give your presentation 2 times per BNI year if your category is not already represented in that chapter. And with over 80 chapters around the valley, guys, it'll take you a long time to visit all the chapters. I've done it. It took me over a year to do it. Now there's new chapters popping up and I got to get around and visit them all again. So make sure to get out there, build some amazing relationships. Today, or actually another reminder, just so that way you guys know, a brand new event that popped up on the BNI Arizona calendar is Ask Kristen Anything. So on the second Monday of the month, if you go onto the BNI Arizona calendar, you can look at the event. It's going to be on the second Monday at 1 o'clock on Zoom. So you can pop in, ask any questions that you have. Let's say you've asked different people questions and you're getting different answers for the same question. Hey, come ask me. So it will be an open forum. You can come ask whatever you want if it relates to BNI, any topic. It's totally open to whatever topic you want. The Zoom link is also on the event, so you can just log in right from the calendar event on the BNI Arizona calendar. So if you go to bniarizona.com, click on the calendar link, you'll see that event, and I've scheduled them out for the rest of the year. So it's always going to be on the second Monday at 1 o'clock. So looking forward to seeing you, some of you there, especially if you have questions. The next thing, so our topic for today, especially with election year, this topic is super important. I found an incredible podcast from one of the Power of One podcast series from Tim Roberts. It's one of my favorite, guys. So if you haven't checked out Power of One podcast, you can find it on, I use Podcast Addict. You can also find it on Spotify. So there's a lot of great opportunities and I believe you can also find it in BNI Business Builder, but it's a great podcast. But podcast number 304 is all about business and politics. And with it being an election year, it's really good reminder information. And I will post the link to the podcast in the chat right when I'm done, so that way you guys can check it out. But it's a really great listen to make sure that you're having positive visibility and credibility for yourself and your business when it comes to these types of events when they come up. Because as a business owner, we want to be mindful of what's going on around the world, but it's how we display that information that could affect our visibility and credibility and referability between the members. So a great rule of thumb, guys, make sure to keep politics and, of course, religion out of conversations when it comes to BNI meetings. Everyone has their own opinions, their own views of everything that's going on, but that if you outwardly talk about it a lot inside the chapter meetings, that really could affect your referability, and you're shutting people out. We want to make sure that we're not excluding people if they don't think the way that we do, or they don't have the same opinions. Hey, that's what is so great about BNI, is that we have so many different professionals that have all different experiences in business and in life and different views of all the things. But and I know that we get passionate about what we love, right? It's just one of those things. And sometimes that passion comes out, whether it's in a BNI meeting or on social media. We normally see it on social media the most, and it comes up a lot around election time, and really membership committees asking, like, what's going on? Like, we can't do anything if people are posting and blasting things on social media. We can't do anything about that. But as a business owner, you have to be mindful of what you're saying and displaying when it comes to those types of things and how it's going to affect your business. So you're accepting, if you're posting different things on social media, you're accepting the outcome of the results of what that's going to do in the effects of your business. But when it comes to all of these different things, politics and religion, we just want to make sure that we're staying clear of that inside the BNI meetings, just sticking to topics related to your business, because that's how you're going to build more positive visibility and credibility within BNI with everyone in the chapter, guys, because again, we don't want to alienate people if they don't think the same way that we do. So be mindful of this time of year. Check out this podcast. Again, it's number 304 in the Power of One podcast. It really does give a lot of great tips on your visibility and how you promote yourself during these types of events that we're going to be approaching. So I always have a thing to where I don't post anything on any type of social media in regards to any of that stuff. But again, people get passionate and that's okay. But you also have to make sure that we're keeping that positive visibility and credibility for your business, because that's what we're here to do. In BNI, we're here to grow our business. It's Business Network International, so we want to make sure that our intentions stay business related. It's so important, because again, it will affect your credibility and your referability in BNI, and that's not what we want to have happen. So just keep these things in mind, guys. I'm not telling you what you should do on social media. Like, that's totally up to you. But inside the chapter meetings, no politics or religion. Keep everything business related. Make sure everything just stays that way, because it should be a safe space to where people don't feel like they aren't part of the team if they think a different way. So keep that in mind, especially with it being election year. If you have any questions, let me know. But again, I'm going to post the link for the podcast for you guys so that we can check it out and listen to Tim Roberts and their tips around this particular topic, business and politics. Awesome, guys. Well, have an amazing rest of your day. And remember to record one chapter education unit for watching. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.